Okay, now here we're live. We are live. I was talking for about um 2.5 minutes, and I never added myself into the stream. You know, that's StreamYard for you. I've got to get used to it. My apologies, gentlemen. I thought I was talking for 2 minutes, and none of you guys could hear me. So we'll start again. Tezzy, what's going on, Tezzy? How are you doing? Who wins, Parker or Chisora? Well, that's a very good fight. If you asked me 2 years ago, I would have confidently picked Joseph Parker to beat Chisora. But Parker, coming off a couple of losses, um, Chisora, he's actually improved in recent fights. Better punch technique. He's punching harder. He's getting himself in better shape. That's a really good fight. That's a really good fight. I would lean towards Parker. Parker on points, but I'm not as confident as I once was. I wouldn't be shocked at all if Chisora pulled it off. Good fight though. That's a really good fight. I've heard they are close to making that fight for October, I believe. Fingers crossed that that gets made. Yo, Levi Khan, shout out to Levi Khan, one of the regulars. Big up Levi. Big up Levi. Big up Dominic as well. Dominic always in here. The Quags. Shout out to the Quags. The regulars are here. What's going on, gentlemen? How you guys doing? It's been mad hot over in the UK, by the way. Your boys got absolutely roasted in the sun. I'm as red as a fucking tomato. You know, I've got some sunburn, man. I've got some sunburn. There we go. That's my complexion, man. I'm burnt. I'm burnt to a crisp. Dominic, Charlie Edwards versus Martinez. Yeah, that's a really good fight. Martinez really impressed me against Andrew Selby. You know, he went to that body early on. Selby had a decent start, but, you know, when Martinez started to get to that body, that was it. It was a wrap. Really good performance. You know, he's an interesting contender. That's a really good fight. Does Edwards have enough to keep Martinez at bay? We'll see. We'll see. I've got a feeling Edwards loses. I've got a feeling, but we'll see. I might actually make a prediction for that fight this week. We'll see. Levi Khan, Chisora's too old. It's been friendly matchmaking with Spielker, who is a dead man. Yeah, that is true. You do have a point, but he still beat Carlos Takam, which was a good win, and he was very competitive with Dillian White. I do believe Chisora will give Parker all the problems in the world, if I'm being honest. I think it's a great fight. That's a great fight. That's not going to be a boring fight. Yeah, Dominic, I agree. Parker Chisora at the O2, man, the atmosphere is going to be lit. It's going to be lit. Yeah, Tezzy, that's a really good point. Since Parker's had the double elbow surgery, he's not really looked the same. He's not hitting as hard in that. You know, he's not hitting as hard. But it's a good point. Doesn't seem to have that same power on his punches that he once had. Dream of the Endless, aka Shepherd of Suns. How you doing, man? Did you kill the cat yesterday? No, it's still alive. It's all well and good. It's actually right next to me. It's still here. It's like fast asleep right now. So hopefully that fucking thing stays asleep and it doesn't disturb me. We'll see. We'll see. Richard Comey versus Teofimo Lopez in December. Is that official? I really like that fight, by the way. I think that's a great fight stylistically. Two power punchers, you know, two big dudes for the weight, two aggressive guys. Comey versus Lopez can't be a bad fight. Something tells me Comey could get that job done, though. I would like Comey to win. I'm a fan of Comey. I like Comey. Good dude, comes to fight, power. You know, he's not there to mess about. And even Teofimo Lopez, you know, sometimes he's a bit abrasive, I guess, but I like his style. He's fun to watch. But I wouldn't be surprised if old I wouldn't be surprised if Teofimo gets beaten that fight. Yo, official scorecard, man. How you doing? By the way, lads, check out official scorecard boxing breakdowns. He's got a channel, very good breakdowns. I've actually been watching his recent videos on Sergey Kovalev. Excellent videos. So check out official scorecard boxing breakdowns. Deserves a lot more subs. Okay, Levi. Yeah, so it's not official yet, but it's 99% done. Okay. That's a good fight though, man. Robert Mugabe's Iron Fist. What's up, man? That's one of my favorite names I've seen, by the way. It's one of my favorites. So shout out to you. Do you want sexy time? I mean, if you're abroad with big tits and a fat ass, yeah, but I doubt you are. I doubt you are. Pulev is a joke. Yeah, Levi Khan. Pulev's a joke now. Is he even top 10? He's not, in my opinion. He was getting bashed up by Bogdan Dinu. I mean, I think you've still got to rank him in the top 10, to be quite honest, based on his history, based on his past wins. But I do believe he's there for the taking, to be quite honest. I think he's there for the taking. But he's still credible. He's still credible. I do like Pulev, actually. I liked Pulev on the come-up when he was fighting guys like Ustinov and Dimitrenko. I was quite impressed. But for me, he's never really been the same since that Klitschko loss. That fight took something from him, in my opinion. Yeah, 100% the Quags. Yeah, Official's got a great channel. And for me, like I said, I think he deserves a lot more subs. Very good channel. Tezzy, if Canelo puts in the catch weight or rehydration clauses, I won't give Kovalev a good chance. A lot are giving him no chance. Yeah, that's the thing with that fight. If that fight is even and down the middle, even playing field, I think Kovalev has a great chance, and I believe stylistically he's a really hard fight for Canelo. But with Canelo, we all know there's going to be some type of weight discrepancy, whether it's a catch weight, a rehydration clause, or both. We know there's going to be something, more to you know what I mean. There's going to be some type of weight discrepancy in that fight, in my opinion, from track record. Levi Khan. Levi thinks David Price would beat Pulev. I have to disagree. I think Price loses that fight. I think he gets stopped probably in rounds 7, 8, 9. I think Price early on would be dangerous. He might nick a couple of rounds when he's active. But yeah, I think Pulev would actually catch up to him. He'll be peppering him with a jab, rocking the head back, and eventually Price, he's a sitting duck. He'll get hit with a right hand by Pulev. That'll be it. That'll be it, in my opinion. But I would watch it. I would watch it. I mean, David Price. I think we would all watch David Price, regardless. Levi Khan says Gassiev versus Malik Scott for heavyweight debut. That would be a good shout. It would be a good shout. Malik Scott is hard to look good against, though, so I don't think it would happen. But I wouldn't be mad at that fight. I wouldn't be mad. Yeah, the Quags, I agree. I don't want to see it if it's at a catch weight or there's a rehydration clause. In an ideal world, I would much rather Canelo fight Golovkin again, or in the very least fight Andrade. And as for Kovalev, I would rather see him fight a light heavyweight, Bivol, the Vodsik Peterbiev winner. That's what I would like to see as a fan. As a fan of boxing, that's what I would like to see. Yeah, Levi Khan, he's not sold on Pulev anymore. He thinks he's done. I think he's past his best. I certainly agree there. I do believe he's past his best. He's seen better days. But I do think he's still a threat to certain guys in that top 10. Tezzy, he kind of disagrees. Tezzy says Pulev would give any heavyweight a good fight. I think certain guys in the top 10 he would trouble. I think Tyson Fury's a bad fight for him, to be quite honest. I don't really believe he would have much success in that fight. But I do believe he would have success against Wilder, Joshua, and Ruiz before getting beat. Guitar Hero, what's going on, man? Is Canelo better for Kovalev, or should he fight Bivol? Yeah, I would rather Bivol, Beterbiev. Yeah, I would much rather see that. And who do I have? Hughie Fury versus Povetkin. I've got Povetkin all day long. I've got Povetkin. The only thing I'm not sure about on that fight is whether Hughie can spoil and make the distance. That's the only thing I'm not really sure on. But I'm pretty certain Povetkin wins that one, to be honest with you. I'm pretty certain Povetkin beats Hughie Fury. I've got a vision of Hughie Fury getting knocked out after he exits the clinch. Like, I could see Povetkin jumping in with a leaping left hook, his left hook. I could see Hughie Fury leaving the clinch, hands low, not prepared. I could see Povetkin then coming with a left hook. Watch Hughie Fury fights. He's got a horrible habit of when he leaves the clinch, he isn't ready, man. If somebody can capitalize on that, I could see him getting dropped or getting knocked out in those moments. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, certainly Povetkin to beat Hughie. Yeah, official. If Canelo is looking to fight any light heavyweight, I would agree. I would say Bivol, because Bivol has actually talked about fighting at super middleweight anyway against Callum Smith. He's not a big light heavyweight. When you see the guy weigh in at light heavyweight, he's not cut. He doesn't look dry. He doesn't look drained. He's certainly got a few more pounds he can shed. Yeah, Hawker Mustang, what's going on, man? How you doing? Shout out to Hawker. Hawker's been following for a little while, man, so shout out to Hawker. The Quags, he thinks Hughie's getting put to sleep. Yeah, that jab, the Quags, I totally agree. His jab, he can't even throw it properly. In the Joseph Parker fight, he was warned in that fight to throw a jab properly. And people tell me Hughie Fury's a master boxer. I don't see it. He's awkward, yeah. He's got good survival instincts, fair enough. He's got decent feet. But punch-wise, he's terrible. Terrible punch technique, awful right hand. Stevie Wonder can see Hughie Fury's right hand come in. So telegraphed. Honestly. I've never been sold on Hughie Fury. Robert Mugabe's Iron Fist. Who are the best channels on here? Well, there's one in the chat, Official Scorecards. My boy McGregor, a.k.a. Unrivaled Boxing Talk and News. There's loads of dudes out there, man. There's loads of dudes. Johnny Boy. BDA. The Boxing Debate Arena. There's loads. I'm missing loads of people, but there's a lot of channels out there who I rate. And yeah, check out those guys. Check out Johnny Boy. Check out Unrivaled Boxing Talk and News. Check out Official. He's in the chat. Check out BDA. Ortiz. Luis Ortiz. And speaking of Ortiz, you guys should watch Unrivaled's video on Luis Ortiz. Yeah, fight film as well. Yeah, Guitar Hero. I watched his video today actually about Anthony Yard. Just the post-fight video for Yard Kovalev, and I was in agreement. To be quite honest, I was in agreement. Yeah, Jermaine Franklin versus BJ Flores. Jesus Christ. It's not great, man. It's not great. And Jermaine Franklin, I don't rate at all. I don't rate Jermaine Franklin at all. Yeah, Dominic. So did I. Yeah, the dream of the endless. John Boxing. I've heard the name, man, but I've not checked him out. Put it that way. Put it that way. Yeah, what's up, MB? How are you doing? Yeah, a lot of people have said that. They're still asking me about the name change. I saw. I had a guy today ask me about it. Yeah, it's just one of those things, man. I fancy the change. To be honest with you, I fancy the change. Yeah, Nordic Warrior box, Nordic Warrior, Thunderdome. Great shouts. Corruption in boxing as well. I think he's a very good channel. Doesn't do many videos though, but good stuff. Okay, where were we? Sorry, lads. I was lost then for a minute. Champ Life Boxing. I've heard of that guy, but I've never seen his videos. I've seen him. I think he follows me on Twitter actually. Champ Life Boxing. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, as in box and sorry, box. Yeah, like I said, Thunderdome, he's great. Nordic's great. Corruption in boxing is actually really good, but he just doesn't really upload that often. I've never seen Notorious Boxing though. Robert Mugabe's Iron Fist, that still cracks me up, man. What do the channels bring? Johnny, Unrivaled, BDA official. I mean, ultimately, Johnny Boy for me is just like the most hilarious dude on here. I think the guy's absolutely hilarious, but he knows his stuff, man. He knows his stuff. I enjoy his enthusiasm. You know, he's just a proper old school dude. Unrivaled. Like his content is, it caters for everybody, in my opinion. Historical, um, today's scene, heavyweights, prospects, live streams. Unrivaled's like an all rounder. BDA, what more can we say? Great, the best boxing podcast online, full stop. Nobody comes close because when I listen to a podcast, I don't want just standard boxing talk. I want banter. I want to laugh. I want a joke. BDA provides that. They very knowledgeable in regards to boxing, but they break each other's balls, man. And official. Look at the videos on Sergey Kovalev. Just breakdown of styles, of skill sets, how said skill set could be overcome. Just a really good channel. But they all bring their own unique takes to the boxing world. Champ Life Boxing, yeah. That sounds like something McGregor would do. It's crazy. Yeah, 1 second, lads. I'm going to get a drink. Okay, we're back. Jesus Christ. Stephen Shaw versus Willie Jake Jr. I've never seen Jake Jr. I've seen Shaw. Shaw's okay. Stephen Shaw's okay. I think he's better than Jermaine Franklin. 100%. Okay. Atif Shafiq versus James Tennyson. Is that official? That's a good fight. I think Tennyson could knock him out, but like MB says, Shafiq could be outboxing him in large parts of that fight. Shafiq doesn't have a chin, though. That's the only thing. I think Shafiq's a bit chinny, from what I've seen. I would pick Tennyson. Very good fight, though. Oh, people are starting buzzing me up now. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Hawker Mustang, me too. Many of my old favourite channels started quit making videos as well. The one I used to like back in the day was The Big Ragu. He actually made a few videos recently, but, you know, he's gone quiet again. Ultratech Sports War. Sorry, Raw. Ugh. Yeah, I like Ultratech. I don't always agree with him, but I like his enthusiasm, his sense of humour. I like Ultratech. He's pretty good. A bit biased towards Frank Warren fighters, but he's good. Oh, Jesus Christ. Man's getting hit up now. What's all this about? What does Blue Collar Sports mean for your channel name? I just thought it sounded cool, in all honesty. You know, blue collar, it's kind of me. That's my background, I guess, working class. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. Just I felt it sounded cool. I need to check Champ Life out, Guitar Hero. Sounds like he'd be up my street. He's a Trump fan as well. I'll check him out. Yeah, exactly, Box. Officials are, the thing is, officials' videos are like 3-4 minutes to the point, and yeah, there's no bluster, there's no nonsense. It's straight to the point, and I enjoy that type of content personally. Damn, 54 Trail Swan. He thinks Bivol is the weakest champion. That's why he's at the Zone, not ESPN. I like Bivol. I do. I think Bivol. If all of these guys fought each other, and if I had to bet, I would say Bivol would be the last man standing. But I wouldn't be confident in that pick. I just rate Bivol very highly. Why be the last LDBC Slayer is funny if you don't, sorry, take him seriously. Totally, yeah, he is a Joshua fanboy, 100%, 100%. Yeah, unrivaled. He's a Ty and Booth knockoff, an Irish Ty and Booth. Oh yeah, NBA, I agree. I love BDA, but yeah, sometimes the whole, you know, Joshua Canelo stuff does get overplayed. But I think that's with everyone, though. I think that's with everyone. That's why I try to avoid it, me personally. I try not to like cover the heavyweights too much. If there's something I'm interested in, I'll talk about it. Like, for example, the other day, I made a video about Joshua saying he got beat by a lucky punch. I made that video because I was actually interested in the topic at hand. And I made a video about it. But I'm not going to make a video about, oh, Anthony Joshua had cornflakes for breakfast. I'm not going to do that. I've tried it. I'll be completely honest. I tried it and I felt like a whore. I deleted the videos. It's not me. It's just not me, to be honest with you. I just can't do it. Yeah, official. Yeah, 100%. Johnny is very knowledgeable. Every time and he's a good dude as well. He's a good dude. Wrecked by McGregor, got wrecked by McGregor. Yeah, exactly. uh, sup? Yeah, what's up, Omni Surge Media? How you doing? Omni Surge again. Omni Surge always shows up, so shout out to Omni Surge Media. Thai boxing, my boy, them. Status of a plum, 100%. LR Chigger, man. Shout out to LR Chigger. For Quags, look at Coogan's bent legs. Yeah, that guy's got some weird ass legs. Omni Surge Media. I was watching. I was watching God's. I can't talk, man. I've had a couple of beers. I was watching Vodzik and Peterbiev last three fights, and those fights showed me even both fighters are so talented. They do have weaknesses. Can't wait for the fight. That's what I'm saying. Like both guys have flaws. Both guys have been dropped. Both guys have had issues in their careers to date. Neither guys had like a plain sailing career where everything's gone right. Both guys are vulnerable, like you say. It's a great fight, and stylistically, it's a great fight. I cannot wait for that fight. If I could only watch one more fight this year, I think that would be it. I think that would be it. Either that or Taylor Prograis. One of the two. Okay, Guitar Hero, Ultratech Sports Raw said Boxing Gossip won't come back. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Boxing Gossip was a really good channel. He knew his stuff. I subbed to Boxing Gossip like from the start. I swear I was his first sub. I kid you not. He was a great channel. I can't. I'll be honest, mate. I can't really sit through Coogan and Eddie Hearn interviews. Frank Warren interviews are a bit different. I do find they're more entertaining, so I can sit through a Warren interview, but not with Eddie Hearn. I can't do it anymore. Unless it's something really serious. But even then, like the whole Eddie Hearn, do you know when Eddie Hearn done an interview with IFL after Dillian White tested positive? I couldn't watch it. I got for a few minutes. I just couldn't do it. Heard it all before. Yeah, Hawker, a lot of people are like that. You disagree with their viewpoint and you're blocked. You're either a hater, a racist or whatever. You're called something, Since I've done videos, I've been called all sorts. From a coon to a racist to a anti-UK guy to a pro-UK guy, everything. If you can think of it, I've been called it. A lot of these dudes are too sensitive, like you say. Tennyson has a glass body. He does. He does. Unrivaled boxing talk and news. Who's more biased, you or me? I don't know, man. It's a tough one. I try not to be biased. Sometimes I fail at it, but I try not to be. And I think you're the same. To be fair, I've spoken to you enough. I've heard enough of your content. You're pretty down the middle. Yo, what's up, Dawit? How you doing, man? What do you think of H Money, aka Mr. DAZN? Well, that dude, like, he should be a deep sea diver because that guy doesn't breathe when he speaks. He's like, he'll go on a massive tangent for 2 minutes. He won't breathe once. Like, this dude should be a deep sea diver, 100%. Oh, Guitar Hero. There's no problem with that. I mean, from what you guys are saying about Champ Life, he seems honest that he's a pro USA guy. If you're honest about it, fair enough. But just don't lie about it. H Money was beefing with D Style yesterday. I don't really watch D Style, I can't lie. I do know who he is, but I've not really checked his stuff out. I've not really got round to it, I guess. Yeah, the Quags. Yeah, you're replying to Hawker Mustang's earlier video in regards to Champ Life making videos for money. Bro, I can tell you this now from experience. If you're making these videos for money, you're wasting your fucking time. You're wasting your time. I get a bit of chump change here and there, but that's it. A bit of beer money, I would call it. You know? Ultimately, if I was doing this to get paid and make something of it, I would have quit a long time ago. I would have quit a long time ago. It's nice getting some change from it, talking about your hobby or one of your main interests. It's great, but if it was solely for money, there's better ways, man. There's better ways, to be honest. Yeah, Official, I agree. We don't really know who the best light heavyweight is, but it's okay to not know. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's a good point. But now, we're getting these fights now. Looks like, well, Beterbiev and Vodzik are fighting. I can't describe how excited I am for that fight. Yeah, Dominic, exactly. Breaking news. Anthony Joshua's advisor sent an email to Eddie Hearn. Breaking news. Deontay Wilder puts his left sock on before his right sock. It's crazy. Crazy. It's not for me. It's not for me. Okay, Champ Life picked Ruiz to beat AJ. Fair play. Fair play. I've got to say, though, when people say things like that, I always kind of say, well, show me your betting slip. show me your betting slip. That's what I don't get about YouTube. Like, a lot of people will say, like, oh, you got this fight wrong, you got that fight wrong. Well, like I say, show me your betting slip. If you're that good at predicting fights, then show me your betting slip. You must be doing okay. Yo, thank you, Triple J. Yeah, smash that like button. We've got 27 people in here. Smash the like. Jab that like button. Jab it like Kovalev jabbed Anthony Yard. Right on the chin. Knock that like button out. 1 second. Sorry about that. People are buzzing me up, pissing me off. Yeah, I agree with Hearn. I like Thunderdome. But yeah, he's pretty much part-time now. I know he had problems with his channel, though. I think the PBC striked him or something like that. And I know he had problems with his channel. But he's got great breakdowns, man. I like his when he came back, he done a few streams, and I really enjoyed them. I'm really far behind in the chat. I do apologise, guys. I'm going to skip a few, by the way, because I'm really far behind. I do apologise. I apologise profusely. What can we say? You'd think I'd be good at this live streaming by now, right? Absolutely useless. Yeah, Boxing Gossip MB. Yeah, he was at it for a long time. He had a great channel. Loved his podcast as well on the Wednesday nights. Omnisurge Media, Canelo Kovalev possible for November. What are your thoughts? I mentioned it a bit earlier, but me personally, If it's like a level playing field, fair enough, great, fair play to Canelo. But we all know what's going to happen. We know there's going to be a rehydration clause, a catch weight. There's going to be some type of fuckery. So I would rather Canelo fights a middleweight. I would rather Kovalev fights a light heavyweight, to be honest. Oh yeah, official. Yeah, Johnny Boy is he's a great channel because he shout like you say, he shouts people out, and no, that's always good, man. It's always good. Unrivaled's the same as well. I saw he's in the chat. He's the same. And by the way, check out Unrivaled's channel, Unrivaled Boxing Talk and News. I'm sure you guys are all subbed, but if anybody isn't subbed to Unrivaled Boxing Talk and News, click his channel. Check him out, man. That's the thing, Hawker Mustang. If you're going to troll, at least be able to take it. Like if you can dish it out, you've got to take it. I totally agree. I totally agree. I buy that philosophy. That's how I am. It's like if you can laugh at people as well. If you can laugh at people's misfortunes, then you should be able to laugh at yourself and things like that. That's how I see life in general. But that's how I see life in general. You know, what goes around comes around. Bloody bloody blah. Yeah, Tezzy, the Eddie Hearn cult are the worst. They will kill somebody one day. Yeah, they're pretty bad. They're pretty bad. Post AJ losing to Ruiz, they was terrible, making all the excuses in the world. Joshua was drugged. He was knocked out in sparring. He didn't take Ruiz seriously. Foreign soil, all these excuses, man. All of these excuses. And yeah, I did hear people say Joshua was drugged, believe it or not. The guy got whooped. Yeah, exactly. Unrivaled Boxing Talk and News. I mean, if there was money in this game, sorry, if this was about money, I'd have dipped a long time ago. A long time ago. There's very few people making cake on this YouTube thing with boxing. A few people are, but not many. Levi Khan, Cheeseman versus Fitzgerald. Who have I got? I've got Fitzgerald. But it's a good fight. I could see Cheeseman's offense, well, not his offense per se, but like his volume, his aggression. I could see that giving Fitzgerald problems. Fitzgerald's a guy who likes time and space. He likes to pick that jab and he'll try and find that right hand behind it. He likes to pick his spots. If you really pressure him, if you really put it on him, I don't think he'll be as effective, to be honest. That's where Anthony Fowler went wrong. I felt Anthony Fowler was loading up far too much in that fight. He was looking for one shot. He was looking to blast out Fitzgerald, sorry. Whereas Cheeseman's more just pure volume. So I think Cheeseman's style could give Fitzgerald problems, but I am picking Fitzgerald. It's a good fight, though. It's a really good fight. Yo, M6G, how you doing, man? Shout out. G Boogie, yeah. One of the BDA boys. Shout out, man. LR Tigger. Deontay Wilder's pregnant with Tyson Fury's baby. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. Those two guys have got a weird chemistry. Bunch of weirdos. Omni-Surge Media, breaking news. Joshua's making chicken pot pie for dinner. Yeah, man, I like it. I do like a chicken pot pie, though. That bloody nice. Unrivaled boxing talk and news. I jabbed it like Kovalev did Yard. Need a new phone now, mate. Well, I'll contribute to that with my thousands of pounds I've made on YouTube. You're going to be waiting a long time, bruv. I'll tell you that much. Yo, Boxing Squared's a great channel. Great channel. Boxing Squared covers heavyweights, but he covers every heavyweight. Like, not just Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, Joshua. He'll cover the Peter Millises of the world. Junior Farr. People like that. He'll cover all of these guys. Yeah, official. That's how I see it, man. It's a hobby, and I enjoy doing it. I do need to live stream a lot more because I enjoy sitting here talking to you guys. I really do, and I enjoy making videos. And listen, if I ever stopped enjoying it, I would just stop making videos. To be honest with you, I'd let you guys know, of course, but if it ever came to that, I'll just stop. I would just stop. But I can't see that happening anytime soon. I still enjoy it. LR Chiga, rumour is Tiafimo is going to return in December. Will he duck Comey? I hope not. You know, he's been talking all that talk. Time to step up to the plate. He's going to look like an absolute clown if he doesn't fight Comey next. He needs to fight Comey. You've made your bed, now you lie in it, you know? He could beat Comey, you never know. But I think he realises now what world level boxing's about. That last fight against Nakatani really gave him a reality check. And to be honest with you, I wasn't concerned about how he performed. He didn't look good, I think we can all agree. What concerned me was how he responded to that. Days after that fight, he was on Twitter, on social media, saying, basically he was being cryptic, but saying he was referring to retiring early and things like that. If you're going to react to that, if you're going to react like that after a bad performance, what's going to happen when somebody's putting it on you in the ring? When Comey's beating you with that jab, when he's landing power shots, when you're hurt? How are you going to respond in that instance? If you're moaning like a bitch after looking bad? I'll be honest. I didn't like Tiafimo's reaction after that fight. I really didn't. He seems like a flat track bully. It's what we call in I don't know whether you guys say that in America, but a flat track bully is where, like, when things are going well, when things are going great, you look good. But when something goes wrong, you fall to bits and you're not the same. That's what Tiafimo reminds me of, a flat track bully. Okay, Guitar Hero. Is that why Boxing Gossip left? Apparently he was getting recognised at fights. Okay. Yeah, I can understand. I can understand. TF female low pussy. Jesus. Yeah, the Quags. I could see Comey beating. I could see Comey beating Tiafimo. Before I wasn't sure. I kind of had it as a 50-50, but now I would make Comey a favourite. To be fair to Unrivaled Boxing Talk and News, he said months ago that he would pick Comey to beat Tiafimo. Ted Cheesebum's getting melted, yeah. Yeah, Ricardo, that's fucked up, man. That True Geordie guy's a fag. That's fucked up. I'm not even going to dignify that. Joshua was seen in Tesco's looking at chocolate bars. Hopefully he wasn't looking at Snickers bars, man. That guy's going to go through PTSD if he does. Jesus. Yeah, Guitar Hero, Richard Dwyer. I like Dwyer. Dwyer has his favourites, but like he just seems like he seems genuine. Like he's got favourites across the board, like Eastern Europeans, British fighters, American fighters. He just seems to love boxing. I don't always agree with his predictions or the way he sees fights, but I think the guy's genuine. I've been following Dwyer for a long time. Earn with Hearn. I 100% believe a lot of these bigger channels get offered money to shill. I really do. I really do. I mean, you've just got to look at it from like a boxing fan's perspective. As a boxing fan, I don't give a fuck who puts on fights. PBC, DAZN, Top Rank, Matchroom, Frank Warren. I don't care. A good fight's a good fight. If it's a good fight, I'm praising it. But a lot of guys on YouTube, if there's a good fight that's not with their specific organization, they won't talk about it. That in itself tells me these guys are paid. Of course, these guys are paid, you know? Unrivaled Boxing Talk and News. I almost quit YouTube. Really? Don't, man. You're fucking growing, man. Yeah, the Quags. I'll be honest with you. I've not really subbed to many new channels recently. I'm trying to think what the last channel I subbed to was. The last new channel. I'm not sure. I think I've probably missed something, but I don't know who it was. But yeah, I've not really been subscribing to many channels. I don't really give many people chances, though, in all honesty. Okay, so Ultratech said about BG. Okay, yeah, I can understand why. I can understand why. Yeah, you did Unrivaled. You mentioned about Teofimo's mentality. Yeah, you did. And yeah, now it's apparent. Now it's came out. You know, damn. You think Come's an easy win for Lopez Levi Khan? I disagree. I disagree, man. Unrivaled Boxing Talk and News. Just go on Twitter, type in True Geordie DMs. You'll see it. The guy's a sicko, man. Absolute sicko. Yeah, the Quags. I agree. I like Dwyer as a human being. I think I like his energy, and I think he's enthusiastic about boxing. Whether he gets it horribly wrong or not, I like watching his videos, to be honest, and he makes me laugh as well occasionally. I like Dwyer. Brian Campbell's boxing podcast. I've never heard of it. What's the podcast called, Ricardo? LR Chigga, you think Nakatani's better than? Oh, sorry, do I think Nakatani's better than Lopez? To be honest with you, that fight, I felt it was very close. I felt it could have gone either way. A point either way or a draw would have been fine by me. The scorecards were a disgrace. I'll be honest, but I think they're much of a muchness. To be honest with you, at a similar level, I guess, until proven otherwise. AA Boxing and Blunts. I've seen Uncle T, but I've not subbed for some reason. I saw his interview with Ty and Booth, which I enjoyed, but for whatever reason, I didn't press sub. So I will. I probably sub to him later. Yeah, official. That's how I see Dwyer as well. Seems like a genuine dude. But yeah, I don't always agree with his picks. Put it that way. I liked his video though on Beterbiev Vosic. I pretty much agreed with him in that instance. That's how I'm kind of feeling about that fight. If you guys haven't seen it, check out Dwyer's video on Vosic Beterbiev. That's pretty much how I'm feeling, to be honest. State of Combat. Okay, Ricardo. I'll check them out. Yo, Red Glove. Yeah, I am sub to Red Glove actually. Okay, I'll check him out. AA Boxing and Blunts. I do. I know who Uncle T is, but like I say, for some reason I just never press sub. Sometimes I'm like that though. I'll see a channel, I'll watch their videos, I'll like them, but I won't sub. I'm just a weirdo, but I'm just a weirdo. Yo, Unrivaled. I'll drop you a link, but I'm not going to be on for long. I'll be completely honest. How do we do this shit? I'm really not going to be on for long. I literally planned on being on for about an hour. In all honesty, but LR Chiga. No, Uncle T is different to T Street, but I like T Street. I like T Street. I followed T Street since I want to say 2012, 2013, when he was on Enter the Arena, that channel. He was on another channel previously before his own channel. But yeah, I do like T Street. I don't mind Hatman, Tezzy. I'll be honest. I don't mind Hatman. I like Hatman stuff. I like Hatman stuff when it's not heavyweights. The heavyweight stuff gets a bit dull, I'll be honest. But I don't mind Hatman. Let's get McGregor in. Yo, what's up, man?
What's happening?
Not much, man.
What's up?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm sunburnt. I'm fucking a bit wavy, but yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad.
I'm just out there eating a bit of food, man. Listening in. Good stuff. Enjoying.
Nice one, man. No, thanks, man. Thanks.
Oh,
Anything
man,
you want to bring
Dwyer.
up? Yeah, I like Dwyer, man.
I love Dwyer. Like I said in the chat section, he seems like such a lovely chap, but you know full well he'd stab his own man for like a free £10 knacker for Paddy Power. He seems like that type of git, you know what I mean? Very respectful on the videos, but get a couple lagers into him, and Dwyer's going to be telling you stories about Vietnam, and he was never there. I love Dwyer. I think Dwyer is the best on here, man. I actually really do. I think he's the best channel. Dwyer's the one channel I've seen every video of for at least the last
year. The thing is I like about Dwyer, I like the comments, like the memes in the comments. Like people will say, oh, all these boxes in the background are because of like repossessions, because of a betting and shit like that. It's just, I don't know, it cracks me up. It cracks me up. I know some of his picks are really off key, but I don't think he's biased. I think the shit he says,
nobody gets it right. Nobody gets it right all the time. Nobody gets it wrong all the time. And man made an absolute killing off Andy Ruiz. Made a killing.
And even like he was close to Andre Ward. This is how I knew Dwyer was a real one. He was close to Andre Ward, and he admitted like, oh, Kovalev beat the dude. Like that's how you know the guy is like genuine.
Yeah. Most definitely. Man, do you want to know something? I don't think there's a bad channel on YouTube per se. I know some people will hate that. I think every channel is good because every channel appeals to a select audience.
Yeah. I guess
I'm not for everybody. You're not for everybody. Dwyer's not for everybody. Beats ain't for everybody. BDA, they ain't for everybody. But we do have people that look at content because people are different, but then there's similar people in between. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I saw that boxing brains. Yeah, I saw Hatman's post fight for Yard. I disagreed. I'll be honest. I only gave Yard round 7 and round 8 in terms of scoring.
I scored at 6-3 and one even.
Oh, did you?
Two of the rounds that you didn't give the Yard earlier, Kovalev landed more jabs, right? But I felt like Yard did land the more telling shots in two of those rounds, and the one even was from the first round because that was a feeler.
Official scorecard boxing and breakdowns. He says at Blue Collar Sports TV, I have to disagree with Unrivaled because it looks like you and me are almost always picking the right picks on Boxing Profit. You've heard it here first. But no,
You know what?
it's all luck. It's all luck.
You know what? This isn't even a joke. My last like 10 predictions have all been shit, right? Before my last 10 predictions, I was on a streak of getting like 40 right in a row or some shit.
Bro, it
Now it's
happens,
all gone
man.
to hell. It
It
happens, man.
happens.
You go on streaks, it's all luck of the draw.
And the thing is, have you? I'm not sure whether you've had it yet, but you'll make prediction videos. When you get a prediction right, nobody says anything. When you get one
No, no
wrong,
one.
some cunt will come there after the fact. Oh, you got this wrong. Well, I can't stand people like that. Like I fucking called Dillian White Rivas pretty much how it went down. I said Rivas could drop Dillian, but Dillian's going to go down and win on points. It happened. Nobody's saying, "Oh, great prediction." I got Ruiz Joshua wrong, obviously. Months
Yeah,
later,
most of us did.
some months later, some dude, oh, you got this wrong. I mean, fuck's sake, you must have made it kill him
Do you
then.
remember when I predicted that Wilder would drop Fury twice and win a split
Yeah,
decision robbery on points? And I was so close. It was a draw robbery on points.
that would have been like the most awesome
That
fucking
was miss.
prediction.
I actually even said he'd drop him in the 12th. I can't believe I called that shit. But I just got the draw part wrong.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I said he'd win a robbery split decision with 2 drops on points.
Yeah.
So close. So close. Only Wilder could have won one more round.
Yeah, officials come back and said, but Unrivaled Boxing Talking News is beating us all at predicting who's a female and who's a tranny.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, Del. Del, you can't fuck with me on that, man. You think your tranny there is on point. Mine's unreal. It's
No,
unreal.
I saw your the stream you did, and yeah, that was quite impressive. I can't lie, because a couple of those I was second guessing myself, if I'm being honest.
Because I can do it with both genders.
That's impressive. See, with dudes, it's different, man. Because I don't pay attention, but it's harder. It's with females, man. It's like the dead giveaway sign.
I don't know.
Sometimes.
I don't know what it is, but you know, details of like the human body, they
Yeah,
just kind of like stand out to me. You know, like they talk about like scientists who are like geniuses, right? And they're able to like see prime numbers in red and shit like that, like the beautiful minds mathematician bastards. Those
yeah.
guys. I'm like that with trans people. I just see like a wavy pectoral. Female. It's just
Yeah.
automatic.
It's crazy. No, that's good though. That stream, that's good. We need to do a smash and pass in the future sometime soon, like a MILF edition
Absolutely.
or a boxing edition.
You know what? I was thinking about doing it, and do you know what I'm thinking of doing? I'm thinking of doing ring girl edition. Like I've gotten 20 images so far, and it's from all different events around the world. And I'm looking for some kind of not so good looking ones as well. Like so, I'm
Yeah,
going into random places where it's really poor. Like I picked one up from, you know, Dubois' next opponent, Tete or whatever
yeah.
his name is. I watched one of his fights. There was a ring girl going around. No joke. I wish I was joking with like one of those wraparound hats and bananas on the top, like something out of the Jungle
Jesus,
Book. Man, that
Jesus.
got me. Like, and people will say like I'm offensive, but that really cracked me up, bro. That really cracked me up. I was like, yo, hold up,
Yeah.
she's got a fruit bowl in the ring.
Some of these ring card girls, though, like the Channel 5 ring card girls, are like bog standard, honestly. They're terrible, but we'll see, man. Ah, damn. So Tezzy, his
What's up?
bro won 750 off £3 for Ruiz round 7 and 300 off Hey Bell, you won correct round. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, man, Tezzy, I lost money on David Hay in the first Bellew fight. I'm not going to say what I put down, but I lost money. Fucking prick.
I won on both fucking fights because one thing, and Del, how many times have I said this? I was always going to back Bellew because he's my boy.
Mm.
I backed him against Adonis Stevenson and Usyk. Even though I knew he'd lose, I backed him. You could have
No,
put him in there against Deontay Wilder, and I would have put a tenner on him.
for Bomber. Yeah, that's a good point, MB. How long till we get a male ring card? Yeah, ring card dude. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna happen, man. It's fucked up world we live in. It's going to happen. Omni Surge Media. This is up your street, Unrivaled. He's talking about Amanda Serrano and Heather Hardy. The fight everybody wants to see.
I'd crack one after that.
See, I don't rate Heather Hardy like that. I'll be honest with
Yeah, you don't have to.
It's
Just
just
frees up the option for me.
I would. I'm not saying I wouldn't. We've been there before, but yeah, just not for me, man. And Amanda Serrano, nah, not really.
I'm not a big fan of Amanda Serrano, but you know why I'd crack one after that.
Yeah.
Heather Hardy is fucking babe, man, to me. I don't know what it is about blonde girls who wear their hair back in ponytails with the trashy makeup and the nerdy glasses,
Yeah.
but it changes me from McGregor to Mac Daddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Really
I know what you
does.
mean. I know what you mean about Heather Hardy. She looks like a low budget porn star, like with that makeup and shit.
I think that's why I'm attracted to her. It looks like I could afford her.
To be honest, though, I am a fan of those like chavvy sluts sometimes. I am a fan. I
Your
prefer
stream
when.
was doing great until I came in. And it's not even my fault. It's you.
Shit.
I
Yeah, no,
unleashed the delinquency in you.
you do. You do. No, anything's it's boxing and non-boxing related, so it's all good. It's all good.
All right.
Sometimes we've got to get it off our chest, man.
All right. Right. I'm going to ask you this question. This is the honest truth. It's a two-part question. Who would you rather go out with, and who would you rather shag one off? So the
Okay.
first one is, who would you rather go out with? Gina Carano or Heather Hardy?
Gina Carano.
But who would you rather shag one
Oh
off?
shit. I would go out with Heather Hardy. I don't know, man, because when you say go out,
Like, you go out on a couple of dates with them. That's it.
and that's it, nothing else.
If they get along with you, maybe you can get a bang in.
I'd rather take a guaranteed shag with Gina Carano.
Do you want to know what?
Go
I'd
on.
rather go on a date. Go on a couple of days with Gina Carano and a one-off shag with Heather Hardy. And I'll tell you what. I have a genuine feeling I'd be in for the bride of my life.
Yeah. Amanda Serrano's got hella hips. If he was Amish, he would say she's very good childbearing hips. Yeah.
Don't need to be Amish to think that.
I'm gonna Google Amanda Serrano. I don't really know what she looks like.
If you were Amish, you wouldn't know who she is because you've got no fucking Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look. Amanda Serrano. I think I know who she is. She's got that weird ass like. Fuck yeah, I don't. Oh no, I'm thinking of her sister who fought Katie Taylor. Never knew. Okay, I thought it was the same person. Amanda Serrano. Yeah, she's alright. I wouldn't say no.
They'll look
Yeah.
up Angelica Anderson.
Angelica Anderson. Yeah, let's have a look.
She's a ring girl for R1 MMA.
There we go. Oh yeah, she's nice. Fucking hell. Yeah, she's elite. She's elite. Yeah, lads, Google Angelica Anderson. I agree with McGregor. You definitely would.
That's the chick I have up as my profile picture on the other one.
Yeah, over Quags, you know it, man. I'm always thirsty. Thirstier than a fucking lost man in the Sahara Desert. Thirsty, thirsty, thirsty. Yeah, Omni Surge. I know what you mean. I know where you and McGregor are coming from with Heather Hardy. She seems dirty, like an absolute filth bag. AA Boxing and Blunts. He asks, would you lick Katie Taylor's fart box for a bag of cash? Can we have an amount of cash?
I'd like an amount.
Yeah, we need an amount, AA.
Because she does a lot of cardio, man. She's sweaty.
She does do a lot of cardio.
That was just so fucking deadpan.
It's true, though. No, you're right. Yo, hang on. Rucksack scores 125k. Absolutely, bruv. Absolutely.
What?
125k.
Yeah, but it was AA who said the challenge, not the next person. I want to see what AA's number is. 125k?
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Cashew nuts, okay, yeah. Fuck's sake. He got me. But nah, I'm not a fan of Katie Taylor, in all honesty. I'm not a fan. I don't like her voice. I don't mind the Irish accent, but her voice, man, is grating.
I sound like a more attractive female than Katie Taylor does.
Yeah, there's something about Katie's voice, man. and just her, I'm just not a fan.
When I try and talk like a girl, I actually sound a little bit like Katie Taylor. Oh.
Yeah, do you think Katie Taylor's like a fucking freak in the bedroom?
No.
Or do you think she's like missionary only, if you're lucky? That's just like lays there like a fucking board.
I think she's a virgin. I've never heard any rumours of any lad having hit that.
Yeah, she's Catholic, though, isn't she? Something like that.
That means that she's definitely not a virgin, doesn't it?
Yeah, the priest has got there first, mate. Jesus.
Father McGinty and the bottle of jizz.
Fuck's sake.
Father Ted's the greatest show of all time.
Yeah, I like Father Ted. I've not watched it for a long time, though. A long time.
Just watch it, friend. Just watch 2 episodes and you'll die of laughter.
G Boogie, I heard Christine Cyborg had Vinnie Mac locked up in a cage and was tormenting him. Yeah, Vinnie Mac. He makes me laugh. Vinnie Mac is hilarious. I know the guy's a troll. He must be playing an act. He's hilarious.
What's going on? Recognize.
He's fucking hilarious.
Yes,
he's
sir.
the best. He is the best BDA troll in my opinion. He's so
Except for BDA himself. I
used to like Low Place was a good troll, but I think Vinnie Mac's is a level above.
Low Place wasn't a troll though. That's the problem.
Yeah, Vinnie Mac though, he makes me laugh. That's what I'm saying. I've mentioned it earlier with BDA. Like, there's banter, there's fucking, it's great. Rascal, yeah, Rascal. Shit. Mr. Rascal.
Mark and Dave, huh? Mark and Dave going in.
Yeah, I saw that as well. That is entertaining. That is entertaining, man.
That was pretty dark, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
That was intense.
Just let people get the shit off their chest and then move on, man. That's the way I see it. Just words on the internet. Nothing's going to really is what it is. That's the way I see it anyway. Rascalot. I like Rascalot, though. I like Rascalot.
50-0 in debates.
Yeah, the Quags. He is 100%. He's definitely a troll. Vinnie Mac. Yo, Tezzy. Now this is I disagree, man. I don't like Katie, but I totally disagree. Tezzy would smash Cyborg before he had smashed Katie Taylor. No, I value my life for a start. And yo, Cyborg is a man. 100%.
Katie's actually legit a female. She has a little bit of muscle on her frame, but like she's not completely rotten. She's just like very plain. You know what I mean? You reckon if you actually like, if she didn't do the training for a while and was just normal, right, without the shoulders, and she like put a bit of makeup on and more dress, she'd be okay.
You'd probably try and pull her on a night out.
Maybe.
Yeah. Once you've got a few beers.
My only problem is her hair color, man. I don't know if she's grey or not.
Yeah.
She's been that way for like 15 years. She literally looks overcast, doesn't she?
Yeah. I'm not a fan. Yeah, there's the dude calling Stu Sir. Yeah, what's the dude's name? Is that H Money? Who kept on saying Sir? Yeah, H Money's funny as well.
I took his soul yesterday.
Yeah, that guy, man. He speaks without breathing. I don't understand it. It's crazy, man. Yeah, the boxing community online's got some of the most fucking crazy people, you know. Crazy.
I think the boxing community is the second most dramatic online on YouTube. The boxing community.
What would you say the first is?
Hands down, without any question in my fucking mind, is that makeup community. The beauty guru shit.
Fucking hell.
Bruh, they full went in and dropped James Charles like 9 million subs because like apparently like he hit on a straight lad. Mad. Then 2 weeks later the other bitch got down 8 million subs and he went up 16. Like what's going on?
Madness. Yeah, it's madness. G Boogie, he says Katie Taylor's like a contortionist. She likes it in all positions. That's how much of a freak she is. She could be. You know, sometimes those quiet, like, religious girls are fucking crazy. Crazy. I've only had, like, one religious girl, though. Like, one proper religious girl. And that's it. And she wasn't even fucking, like, English.
Polish.
Indian. I told the story on the stream before.
What was her religion?
She was Indian, so I'm assuming, like, Islam, I guess. Or, no, it might be Christianity, actually. But yeah, she's
could be Christian.
religious.
She could be Hindu, bro.
Yeah, well, whatever she was, there's all kinds of artifacts around the house. She was definitely religious, and so this was in when I was at college. I was about 18, I think 19 maybe. But I went around her house to revise, and one thing led to another. Basically, shit went down. We started getting at it when we heard downstairs people go in the house, and obviously it was her family. And because of where she was from and shit, and she's religious, I had to hide in the fucking cupboard for ages until her family went to sleep. Then I fucked off. So, so I didn't even get to finish, mate. So
I'm gonna say this though: Indian girls who are from England, yeah, this is no joke. When they're talking dirty, are the dirtiest sounding sluts in the world.
Yeah.
Specifically them.
Yeah,
I don't know
100%.
what it is, because it's like they sound posh, but they're dirty at the same time.
Yeah, the thing is with Indians, though, what I've noticed, they're either fucking super hot or they're fucking pig ugly. There's no in between.
No, that's not true. I know a bang average Indian chick. Bang average.
They're rare, though.
Extremely rare.
It's either one or the other.
They're either hotter than any girl you know or uglier than every girl you know.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird, man. But yeah, I was pissed, man. I had severe blue balls. I was in the fucking cupboard for about 2-3 hours, maybe. And like, there's a lot of people there. Like, she must have lived with 6 or 7 other people. No, like it's a bit stereotypical, but like you've had to kick my ass, I'd imagine. So yeah, just stayed in the fucking cupboard, mate.
Why
Didn't
didn't
get
you
to
just
finish.
in the cupboard?
No, didn't.
Jizz on our jackets and run.
Yo, Guitar Hero, I agree. Some Arabian women are fucking banging.
Yeah, but they all have a weird nose, to be fair.
Yeah, I can look past that. I can look past that. And I always assume they've got a hairy muff as well. Do you know what I mean?
I was taking a proper swig of fucking Fanta there, man. That's gone right up me fucking. Jesus. That caught me off guard, man.
Yeah, the dream of the endless. UK and US Indian chicks look odd. The ones in the Caribbean are better. Listen, man, I'd love to go Caribbean. I'd love to go out there. Bro, I'm when it comes to women, mate, anybody can get it. I'm not picky, man. I'm not. I don't really have a type, and well, I've got a type in terms of not being fuck ugly and a fat cunt. But
Do you know what, though? If you're ever in Ireland, I'll go live with you, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to find 4 desperate slags, right? And we're going to play Smash or Pass for real, yeah? You're going to have to do one, mate. And we're going to see when the stakes are there. When you're like, would I throw them out of bed if it was really for real? When the stakes are there in front of you.
Man, I was close.
Smash? Or do
I was close to
bail?
going to Ireland this year, man. In July, I think I was close. But
I know you were. You told me.
I was fucking first. It was Ireland, then it was Amsterdam, and then we fucking ended up going London. So, oh yeah, the Quags, 100%. I've got the lowest standards by far. I've got no standards at all.
It's mad how it works. Like me and Dal, right? Dal's better looking than me, and I've higher standards than him.
I'm bang average, man.
Yeah,
I'm modest.
Boy, in fact, you are bang average, by the way. You look like a little bit of a queer, but I look like a bit of a fucking. I look like I'm gonna rape someone. That's being honest. Like, look, we might as well be truthful. I do. I look like a homeless rapist. You look like you've been banged at the back end of Chelsea by 2 fucking ramp boys, right? And that's reality. Like, but at the end of the day, you've lower standards than me. I've higher standards than you. And our conversion rate's about the same.
Exactly. I'll be honest, though, the last few, well, the summer's been a bit dead for me. I can't lie. But
my summer's been alright. Up and down.
Yeah, I started okay. Champions League final, I pulled a Scouser. Was fucking with her for a bit.
Oh, that's a while ago. That's June 4th still.
Yeah. Oh. But I was like fucking with her basically all of June. And after that, I'll be honest, it's been dead.
Oh.
So last couple of months have been a bit, yeah, bit shit. Can't lie.
I think the main reason my conversion rate's alright is because I have a girl that I know and I've known her for a while that I can turn to when they go and get stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, you know. Do you know what else helps? One thing I've actually realised, it's been kind of recent. So I've got a friend who's a girl. I don't want to fuck her or anything, but like, that's a really good way to meet other girls. If you've got a friend who's a girl, it's a great way. Yeah. Honestly, it's a brilliant way.
It really is. It really is.
Like, it's fucking...
Because if there's one thing women... Well, look, here's the truth. Women know more women than men do.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. LR Chigger, let's do Smash or Pass right now. Nah, I can't. I'm going to be off in a bit.
Del doesn't know how to do it anyway.
I could do it. I could do it, but like, that's Unrivalled's baby. He's the only guy in the boxing community I've seen do that.
Or the man or woman.
Oh shit! Fucking hell! Dream of the endless. I miss the teenager days. Yeah, man. Crazy. That's all my worries back then was like pulling. That's it, really. Getting fucked up. It's crazy, man. Time flies.
I remember when I was 15, man, I thought I was an absolute fucking legend because I got a wank at the back of a fucking bowling alley.
For fuck's sake. Wow, that's crazy.
Well, I figured there as well. Like,
It's mad though, isn't it? It's like fucking. I still feel young, bro. I still feel like a fucking 18-year-old.
oh, bro, I feel old as fuck.
Fuck, mate. When it comes to females, yeah, I've still got the same mindset I've always had. Just try and fuck as many as possible, and that's just being honest. I've never really settled with anybody. Just not my thing. Maybe it will be in the future, but right now, rather have fun. In all honesty.
Bro, as soon as I get to 1,000 subs and I can stream on my phone, right? I'm back in the gym full time, and I'm gonna be losing weight.
Yeah, that's a good shout, though. By the way, what you mentioned about the gym stream, that's a really good shout.
What you mean?
As in, like you mentioned about streaming in the gym, you know, doing your thing, but like having it so
Yeah, putting the camera as best I can on chicks doing squats and shit.
exactly. That would be amazing. If you could do that, that would be amazing. Yeah, man, that'd be great.
I've got the most random stream outside of BDA.
Oh yeah, BDA is BDA is out
Random.
there.
It's out there.
I might start
Outside
doing
of
some
those
more
bastards.
banter streams as well. To be honest, just having a laugh.
We need to do misogyny or mayhem, but make it a real thing.
Yeah, it's true. You know, that is true.
Because
Good.
you and me started to gain some viewers from that alone. Just that 2-week segment, we were getting views.
Yeah, we were. We got some new people in. Yeah. The thing is with videos, yeah, I don't really in the videos. I don't really. I guess I don't really inject my personality into it, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? You can do that. I've noticed in your videos. Like, I just can't do it, man. But when I'm talking here, it's fine. But it's, yeah.
The odd time you do. The odd time you do.
The odd time here and there, here and there. Yo,
Your
official.
Epstein one was.
Yeah, that is different, isn't it? That's a bit out there. That got demonetized straight away, by the way.
I know it did.
Fucking crazy cunts.
I uploaded a video on that 6 times and it immediately said video is unavailable.
Yeah, official scorecards. When I was 13, I used to make crazy phone calls because I used to call the sex phone lines every damn time. Crazy how I got an arse beaten over it.
Official, did you ever call up and say you're going to do this to me? And she said no. And then you're all like, yes, you will, madam. And you know why? Because the customer's always right.
It's hilarious. Me and my mates, like, we was drunk one time. We called into Babe Station for a laugh, just to listen in.
Too, man.
we was listening in, yeah. And some dude was like, oh, he was talking to the lady. What am I talking about? He was talking to the slut. And he was like, oh, keep it down. My wife's about. And it was so fucking hilarious. You could tell he was jacking off on the phone. It was fucking hilarious, man. Honestly.
I did too, man. I had found sex with Amanda Rendell.
Yeah,
yes.
Call in when you're drunk. If you got the lads round, just call in. It's fucking hilarious, mate. Honestly.
Should I do a live stream doing that, calling up Babe Station?
That's a good shout. That is an amazing shout. That would be hilarious. I'd watch. That's up my street, man. That's amazing.
Change my accent every time. One stream I'm Irish, the next stream I'm Welsh.
Yeah, that'd be jokes. Yeah, you should go for it. I'd watch that.
Yeah, right there, no slut.
Yo, Shep had a stalker.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, that's because Shep's from Trinidad, isn't it? He's got that big dick.
Shep is Shep's been subbed to me for time, you know.
Shep's a legend. Shep needs his own channel, man.
Yeah, Shep needs to start calling in BDA. He needs to start calling in BDA.
Could you imagine him there with the big Trinidad accent on?
Get Azzy in there as well.
I've heard Azzy speak.
Where's he from? Azzy.
Azzy said doesn't really want to really tell people, so I'm not.
That's cool. No, if he doesn't want to tell, that's fine, isn't it? That's fine.
He's transnational.
Get Azzy and Stu on together.
Oh God.
That'd be great.
I love Azzy, actually.
I was going to call in BDA the other day, but I couldn't be asked.
International call me.
Yeah, it's what it is, isn't it? Got a cheap ass fucking. I've got a cheap ass
plan.
phone. I've got a cheap plan on my work phone, so I'll just use that. Let's use that. I
I was
never
thinking
check
about
it.
doing it myself.
So
I was thinking about doing it myself.
man,
When Johnny called in, what's the
that's
boy got to
hilarious.
do to get a fucking link?
Yeah, that's
Yo,
hilarious.
what a boy got to do to get a link? Who is this? Pete, Mr. Pete, who is this?
Yeah, BDA are brilliant, man. They're brilliant. They need to do. They do need to do a second Renaissance though. It's overdue. They need to
It
do
is.
one. You know, they need to do one. I love that
I was
shit, man.
thinking of doing. I was thinking of doing an Irish rebellion.
Uh,
Where it's just me standing in front of a Tesco with a fake bomb.
yeah, man.
Doing a prediction.
Yo, Shep. That's why I try to kind of keep social media to a low. Like, I don't really use social media, in all honesty. Not anymore. I don't even have a Facebook anymore. Straight up, genuinely don't have a Facebook. Deleted it.
Oh, bro, do you ever get that when you tell chicks you don't have a Facebook and they call you a catfish?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, but I just don't see the need for it anymore.
Second they do that, I'm like, oh, you little SJW.
What do you do on Facebook? You look at people's pictures. That's it. It's bullshit, man.
Can do that on Instagram and have a proper wank because it's better content.
Exactly. I don't use Facebook. I use I've not even got a personal Twitter anymore. Deleted that. I've only got the channel's Twitter, YouTube, and that's really it. Instagram as well, but I don't use it.
You've got WhatsApp, which you never respond on.
Yeah, no, I don't usually respond on WhatsApp. To be fair though, you call fucking bare late.
I know. I'm doing it on purpose as well.
What a cunt.
Being left on red, like, treat me like some slapper.
Shit.
Am I just some div to you, though?
Yo, MB. Yeah, MSN back in the day. I used to fucking chirps on MSN to chicks, man. Trying to drop those emojis and shit. Yeah. Yo, man. Remember webcams on MSN?
Proper Grady, you know?
Yeah. Like you just about saw a tit. Like, fucking hell. Those were the days, man. Those were the days.
I'll tell you
AOL.
now, though, if they had a good camera, you could get a proper close up of the pussy on it, though.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. Box, he says, remember when they used to send letters via pigeons? Yeah. Bro, it's crazy, isn't it, man? Like, MSN just feels... That's crazy. So long ago now.
Look, I'm going to throw Dell down a dark place right now when I say this. Do you remember Bebo, Paul?
Bebo, yeah. I do. Fucking hell. That was just a UK thing, wasn't it? UK and Ireland.
I think so, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Bebo. That was shit though, wasn't it?
No,
Bebo.
I'll always say bless Bebo. Do you know why? If
Go on.
it wasn't for Bebo, I would have been a virgin for a bit longer.
Yeah, apologies in the chat. What's up, Apology? Yeah, you're coming too late, man. Apology. Apologies coming too late. I'd have had him on, man, but I'm going to wrap this up in a bit.
We practice contraception over here.
Yeah, man.
Like how we do.
Best form of contraception, just a fake name. That's it. I know that can't stop AIDS and shit, but, you know, it is what it is.
Here's a serious question. Have you ever faked your name?
What, to a chick? Yeah. 100%.
What's your go-to? What's
John.
your go-to? Mine's Tom.
There's also some Bobby Basic name in it, like John, or some fucking...
Well, Thomas is my middle name. So
the name I always use is John Anderson.
Alright. Yeah.
No, it's no relation at all to my name, but... Apology was busy stalking an Asian chick. Oh, shit.
Mine's
Now,
Tom.
Shout out to Apology. Apology needs to start making videos, man. I know he's uploaded in the past, but Apology needs to start making videos. There's
There's quite a
a
few people now making videos again from the BDA panel, though.
yeah.
Me, Johnny, official, Gonzalo.
Yeah, I subbed to Gonzalo the other week. He's actually very detailed. Do you know what I like about Gonzalo? I love his enthusiasm. He's
I
a
love how
proper
he just stares into the camera like he's about to rape you.
he's a proper
And then
boxing
he
head,
says,
though, isn't it?
"This is Gonzalo,
No,
Boxing Spectrum."
that's a good impression. I like Gonzalo though.
And today I'm going to tell you, I love Gonzalo, man. He's a ledge.
Yeah, all those lads are good, man.
Did you ever see Revolution's impression of Gonzalo?
No.
It's not bad.
Yeah, recognise as well another guy who I like. Yeah, I like all those dudes, man. Yeah, Labito.
Labito!
Ah, dear. No, shout out to Gonzalo. Yeah, and his channel, by the way, if you guys don't know, if anybody's here who doesn't know, Boxing Spectrum, really good channel.
Really detailed breakdowns on fights.
Yeah, he's got a great channel, man. Like I said, I just like his enthusiasm. To be honest, like I say, you can tell he's a boxing head. Like, there's no BS with him. There's no like, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. I find that refreshing, to be honest. But yeah, man. Now I'm gonna wrap this one up. I'll jump on any if you're streaming tomorrow. I'll jump on. I'll be about at the same time again. I'll be available. Guys in the chat, thank you for showing out. This stream turned into smut rather quickly. I was coerced into talking about things I shouldn't be. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for showing out. Peace.